I'm Ben Mankiewicz. Thanks for watching TCM, where we're prepared to embark on a four-film salute to director Joshua Logan. Though his movies were popular and his capabilities as a filmmaker highly respected inside the industry, Logan remains, to everyone except devoted TCM fans, an underappreciated director of the 1950s and 60s. Part of that is Josh Logan's own doing. He spent the bulk of his career on Broadway, winning a staggering 8 Tony Awards for directing the plays Mr. Roberts, Picnic, and for the musical South Pacific. We begin tonight with Logan directing the screen adaptation of that play. From 20th Century Fox in 1958, this is South Pacific. Based on a collection of short stories by James Michener, the musical focuses on Nellie Forbush, played by Mitzi Gaynor. She's a U.S. naval nurse stationed in the South Pacific. Working in a military hospital, she falls in love with a wealthy French planter, played by Rossano Brazzi, but there are obstacles to their relationship, obstacles steeped in bigotry and cultural barriers. Parallel to their story, another romantic drama unfolds, this one between a lieutenant, played by John Carr, and a Pacific Islander, that's France Nguyen, in her first acting role. In developing the original stage production, producer, writer, and director Joshua Logan recruited Richard Rodgers and Oscar Hammerstein to write the music. As dramatic as this story gets, and as serious as some of the themes are, the film's enduring popularity really rests on those joyous and memorable Rodgers and Hammerstein songs, including Younger Than Springtime, There Is Nothing Like a Dame, and I'm Gonna Wash That Man Right Out of My Hair, which I learned far later in life than I should have, actually came before the 1980s Clairol hair color commercial jingle, where an attractive woman with no visible gray hair sang, "I'm gonna wash that gray right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that gray right out of my hair." And then she showers and applies the rinse, and afterwards she still doesn't have any gray hair. This is the commercial's source material. From 1958, also with Ray Walston, Juanita Hall, and a pre-Billy Jack Tom Laughlin, South Pacific. If you thought South Pacific looked a bit odd during the musical numbers, you are not alone. Hoping to recreate the lighting effects from the stage production, director Joshua Logan and cinematographer Leon Shamroy used specialized color filters to shoot those scenes. They knew it was a risky experiment, but producer Buddy Adler assured them they could remove the filters in the edit if they didn't like how they looked. What Adler failed to tell them was that removing the filters would take 3 months to complete. To keep the film on schedule, the color had to stay as it was, which did not please Josh Logan. He later called it one of the major mistakes of his career. In his memoir, he wrote that he wanted to carry a sandwich board in front of every line at the box office saying, "I directed it, and I don't like the color either." Nevertheless, the film became a hit, and the use of the filters got Leon Shamroy an Oscar nomination for Best Color Cinematography. Coming up, another Josh Logan film adapted from one of his stage productions. It's a seaside romance starring Leslie Caron and Charles Boyer. Fanny is next on TCM.
Next on TCM, Fanny, then Camelot, and later, Tall Story. TCM keeps it short and sweet tonight.